Leo was the smallest boy on the Hawks football team, but his dreams were the biggest. He didn't want to score goals, he wanted to stop them. He yearned to be the goalkeeper, the last line of defense, the one who could snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. The current goalie, however, was a mountain of a lad named Ben. Ben was twice Leo's size, with arms like tree trunks and a booming laugh that echoed across the pitch. Leo often watched Ben, mesmerized by his confident stance and powerful kicks, but deep down, a tiny voice whispered, "If I had the chance, I could be great too." During practice, whenever the coach needed someone to stand in goal for a few shots, Leo would eagerly volunteer, but the other children would snicker. "Leo, in goal," one would say. "He's so small, the ball will just roll right past him," another would chime in. "How could you ever make a save, Leo?" Their laughter would sting. But Leo would try to ignore it, focusing on the imaginary saves he would make. One drizzly afternoon, disaster struck during practice. Ben, while attempting a spectacular diving save, landed awkwardly and twisted his ankle. He was out of action. The coach looked around, a worried frown creasing his face. The next match was crucial. "Right," the coach said, rubbing his chin. "We need a goalie. Leo, you've always been keen. You're in goal." Leo's heart leaped into his throat. This was it, his chance. But as he nervously walked towards the goal, a wave of disappointment washed over the other children. "Oh no," one groaned. "We're going to lose for sure." Another muttered, "He's so tiny they'll score every time." Their lack of faith was like a punch to the gut. But Leo tried to stand tall, his small frame suddenly feeling even smaller under the vast expanse of the goal. The whistle blew, and the match began. The opposing team, the Lions, were known for their fierce attack, especially their star striker, a tall boy named Max, with a thunderous shot. The first few minutes were a blur of nervous energy for Leo. He positioned himself carefully, his eyes glued to the ball. Then it happened. Max broke through the defense and unleashed a powerful shot towards the top corner. Time seemed to slow down. Leo reacted instinctively, leaping with all his might, his small hands reaching for the ball. To everyone's astonishment, his fingertips made contact, deflecting the shot just wide of the post. A stunned silence fell over the pitch, followed by a collective gasp. Leo couldn't believe it himself. He had made a save, a real save. The Lions attacked again, and again Leo was there. He dived low to his left to stop a tricky ground shot, then bravely rushed off his line to smother the ball at Max's feet. With each save, his confidence grew, and the initial nervousness melted away. He was focused, agile, and surprisingly good. By the end of the match, Leo had made several incredible saves, keeping a clean sheet. The Hawks had won. As the final whistle blew, a roar erupted from Leo's teammates. They ran towards him, not with laughter, but with cheers. "Leo, you were amazing," one shouted. "The best goalie we've ever had," exclaimed another. "You have to be our goalie permanently." Even Ben, hobbling over on crutches, had a wide grin on his face. "Leo, mate," he said, clapping him on the shoulder, carefully so as not to knock him over. "You were brilliant, absolutely brilliant." Suddenly, Leo wasn't the smallest boy on the team anymore. He was the hero. He made lots of new friends that day, and everyone wanted to be near him. From that moment on, Leo was the Hawks' #1 goalkeeper. He might have been small, but his heart was enormous, and his agility and determination saved his team from countless goals, proving that even the biggest dreams can come true, no matter how small you are.